We are back for another episode of the Glory Hunter career mode, taking on New Coastal in the opening game. It's been a bit of a mixed bag in the 20 over competition. Been hot and cold, and the results will reflect that in a moment. So we've had 3 wins and 2 losses. The season opener we took on Free State. We got through to 206 for 4. Brilliant, brutal hitting from Duplessis, 60 out of 45, 13 boundaries. 65-27 for Vajun, 9 4s, 3 6s. In a very dominant spade. Craven was really good at the top 30, top 11, got us up to a flyer, and they got through to 192 for 5, so they put up a bit of a fight of their own towards the back end. Had them 50 for 4, it was a good start from Duplessis. Obviously had them 2 for 1 in the first over, and then 3 for 9. But yeah, 40 for 25 for Weesay, 71 off 51 for Shahone Gival. Commons and Alworthy were good, but yeah, just not quite enough there in that particular one. And then we took on Coastal. We're bowled out for 116. A pretty disappointing batting card, really. Like, a lot of wee mini starts, no one really kicking on. They bowled beautifully, though. Costa 3 for 26, 2 for 11 for Thembela, 2 for 12 for Van Beek, 2 for 34 for Duplessis. And yeah, it was a comfortable run chase. 117 for 4 with 51 to Rhodes in the run chase. And Twanapul with a couple wickets. Western Province won this by 3 wickets. It was an interesting game. We kind of folded a wee bit towards the back end here. Craven, 43 of 30, 46 of 44 for Tyreek Kuhn, 40 of 24 for John. Tidying up bowling performances there from the Western Province side. They got through to 175 for 7. They got home with some pretty breezy hitting. They were always ahead of the run rate. Some good contributions from Smith, English. Gidley was quite good at the top. Sigarira, the Sri Lankan, done pretty good too. 3 for 39 for Duplessis and the pick of the bowlers. Obviously, had to bounce back, and we did narrowly win this game against Province in the rematch. Bird and English, the main scorers, and then they just capitulated with some brilliant bowling towards the end. 73 off 43 for English, with the 5 fours and 3 6 was a highlight for them. 3 for 25 for Duplessis. And then 171 for 8. A late 6 from Duplessis when we needed 6 off 2 deliveries, got us home. And then that could be to be important. Virginia 53 off 45, been in splendid form with the bat. Take those. And then we had a narrow sort of win against the SWW. So this is closer than what this looked. Opening run stand was really good, 96. And we're 107 for 1 after 10 overs. We're 107 for 2 after 10 overs, and then we collapsed. But not really kickstart the innings. So the back end of the innings, Khan was really good. Niaz Khan. He has, but yeah, 75 at the top and 44 was really, really positive to see. And we did have ourselves in a really tough position at 142 for 4. And then Duplessis and Gibbs come in and done a fantastic job. And we have got a chance in this competition. We are sitting in the 5th place. Obviously, we want to make the playoffs to give ourselves any chance to make it. Now, a lot of teams have 2 losses. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting series of games here today. Obviously, we've got a team that's relatively in form. Like, we've got an extra bit of bowling there. We are gambling with an extra bowler. Give us a wee bit of depth. Going to be asked to bowl first here, and we're just going to get into the right channels, I think. Well, we can be aggressive up. We'll see if we can get any swing out of the new ball. And Herman has been outstandingly caught. That is so unrealistic, that catch. We'll take it, though. 15, the Gallo Gibbs. 38 for 1 after 6, so a nice positive start here. Oh, Kinder. Tucker is going to have to bowl pretty good channels. We want him stepping up in the campaign, getting a few wickets. Pothar's gone. Gone for 14. Over for 9. Van Rensburg will come in. Just looking to contain, looking to force some errors. And we're going to bowl to a bit of a plan. Bowlers. Yeah, just regular wickets being taken. This is good. Why would you run sort of 2 here? That's just a really bad run. Direct hits. Gone. Easy wickets. There's one being Haywood into the tap. Just going to get some spin. One end. Happy how we've got through like the main sort of entree of part-timers. Dubussy, that will come back and just try to get the Yorker length going. They haven't really got going in this innings. 54-45, 5 boundaries for Rhodes, 17 off 21. So we are just looking to aggression just a tad. It's been a disciplined bowling performance. We haven't taken wickets, but we've been just good enough to halt them. Swanepoel. Can Swanepoel get a good over here? An over of 10 would be okay. 9 off it, okay. 140 for 4. That's not going to be enough. 75 or 60 Rhodes batted right through. Just no one really kicking on. And it was just a good, disciplined performance from the team. We're gonna do the bizzo with the bat. Revan's been really explosive at the start of the innings. So be looking for him to get us off to a bit of a flyer. Take the sting out of the chase. Good. Beautiful drive for 4. Over is just absolutely fine. It's acceptable at the moment. Pretty well. That is hit for 4. Launched. And yeah, this is the start we needed. 30 without loss after 3. 111 at 6.5. 10 wickets in hand. Right, we'll get Van Rensburg. 2. Ooh, just a wee bit of movement off the surface there, and DeVos has gone for 6. It's 0.8 and over. It's nothing too scary. It's just we've got to bat the 20 and we should get there. Accumulate. There's a bonus point on the line too. If we can get it. We will have a bit of a nudge at it. My points here, like if we chase it within, say, a reasonable amount of time, we will get valuable points. Out for 6, though. Shaky the score, 66 for 4. We just get the win, more importantly. 26 first lot of overs. John's been in really good form, but he's gone, and the batting order has been exposed here. We've got Dubussy up really high here. The game we're just throwing away here. Even if we scramble to a win, we'll take it. Five for 5. It's still there. That's the danger for the Natal Coastal. 0.3 and over required. The run rate is creeping up. Take the strike, and that is much a 50 for Craven. I have to launch a wee bit though. 9.2 and over required. Story of the game. Both teams have been able to hold teams pretty much up here. 38 of 24 required. We need a big over. Just need an over 15 or something just to take the heat out of the chase. Yes. Exceptional bowling. Flying to the boundary. Revan, he's been dropped. Oh, what a key moment in the game that could be. That was a sitter. Got lucky there. He's got a streaky boundary. 117 for 5. He'll get another streaky boundary. This over proven to be very costly. 19 off 12. It still requires some massive hitting. He will get that one for 6. It's 13 off 11 required now. He's taken this by the scruff of the neck, Craven. That drop proved to be fatal, almost. But 6-6-4. Made that a lot harder, and that is an emphatic way to finish the game. Ravenel finished on 95. A brilliant innings. He was the glue, really. No one else really got going. Dupsy was handy with his 18. A very, very, very important result. Taking another 4 points. We're into the top 4 at the moment, but it is so close to competition. There's just really minimal error that you can have in the comp at the moment. Next game is against Northwest, and they've moved to first place on the ladder. So, yeah, like, teams are now starting to drop off a wee bit on the pace. The first place game at the moment. We are going to go for Bosch, I think, in that for the year. Gibbs, see how long you out, see out for 3 days stomach bug. People bring in a spinner like Peter will come in for Haywood. Haywood's been out of form. Swanepoel will come up the order a wee bit. And Rensburg at the top. DeVos, how's DeVos's form holding up? Holding up steadily. Con's been okay. Ross potentially in the middle order. Tyreek Coon's been a wee bit out of form. So yeah, there'll be a few changes to the team. Still running the 6 bowling options, which I think is still useful for us. This is going to be a tricky challenge against top of the table. Can we net the result? Just keep the positively going in the team. Lugallo Gibbs got the early wickets of Haynes and Van Tonder. So a change to the new ball for Lugallo Gibbs has worked out exceptionally well. And we back up those strikes early on and just put Northwest under all sorts of pressure. That's a good wicket. 11 for 3. Make that 11 for 4. What a perler of delivery that just took the top of the stumps. Graham Richardson, an interesting signing for them. Like, his numbers are not outstanding, but potential there, I suppose. 24 for 4, and make that 24 for 5. The bowling really gluing together here in this game. But can't take the ball out of Lugallo Gibbs' hands. He is just ripping Northwest apart. And he's going to pick up a 5-er. He's just got it in a beautiful line, beautiful channel. That's just ripping the game completely open for us. It's a big wicket too. Net run rate will be sort of handy here to have. 34 for 8 after 6. Devastating spell. Can't take the ball out of his mitt. And he's going to get another one. He's got Roman out as well. 37 for 9. Just absolutely decimated. The 2 opening bowlers have completed a rout here, and we've bowled them out for 39. Top of the table, gone just like that. Best bowling figures for Gibbs, 6 for 22. And yeah, he's just really showing his experience there. And Swanepoel, that is best figures for him too. Played a lot of cricket around the domestic franchises at the moment. So Joburg, he's played 34 games, 65 wickets there, and he's not as good for us at the moment, but he is. We improved those figures considerably over time. We polish this off very quickly. Get a good net run rate going. We can really launch into this. Doesn't matter how many wickets we lose. We wrap the game up in next to no time at all. We're out for 7. Up for 4. It's Dross will get a wee bit of batting time. 52 for 2. This is a really big defeat, and it's a great result for us. There we go. That is cleaned up that game. Just like that. 20 out of 15 for Craven in the short run chase and 39 chase just the next to no time at all. That bonus point could become quite crucial as the competition is it's incredibly tight. Like, a lot of teams still win this. We're just going to keep winning and just try to get our case forward in this competition. Taking on Eastern Province in this game now. We'll keep the team relatively the same. The conditions are pretty much overcast, so both teams are going to have to face those conditions. We have lost the toss and we've been asked to bowl first. How good will the bowling function in this one? We won't be bowling a team out for 39 again, to say the least. Gibbs is struck. Kirsten gone. Three for Lagello. It's been a good opening combination for us so far in this competition. 5 for 2. Oh, Bosch. And Bosch will get the key wicket of Tristan Stubbs. Stubbs gone. And that is a phenomenal career if you ever see one. So much experience. Such a quality player. And again, this bowling unit is just doing a fantastic job. We've just got these guys in all sorts of bother now. 36 for 4 after 6. Defensive over. Peter will come into the attack. Get the best out of Peter in the career at Central here. From 20 Jeepers, he's not going to be bowling too many more. It's been a good counter-attack from Tar. The innings just wasn't long enough, and just another wicket tumbles. Gone for 32 off 17. Headed out, Winder in. Pretty good in the game beforehand. This is the final game of the episode too. Crept up on us. 8 for 5. There's still wickets to be taken here. Lagello Gibbs. Just sort of searching. We just need another wicket to sort of pop on by. Still shaky as anything here. The wickets, a handy wickets. Up for 39. Good spell. 1 for 25, 2 for 23 for Gibbs. I mean, it's just been good enough today just to take wickets. Three off his over. That's a really good over. Bosch. Overs. On a pull or bowl one at one end. 9 for 7. Be a competitive score. This is going to be hard to chase. 12. Trumpelman's not going to trouble the score as he's out for a golden duck. 151 for 9. Free State looking good against Northwest. Northern's 182 all out. Whole polar bowl border out for nothing. 152. It's a chaseable score. Win this and we go 6 wins out of 8 possible games. Rocks off the back foot. That's a good stroke. That loss. Revan's been absolutely awesome at the top in this competition. Continue that good form. Just a good opening run partnership. Clear the game. We hit the safety. And Rensburg show at the moment. He's just been thrusted in the opening and doing a really good job. So far. And Craven doesn't have to do too much as the fireworks happen on the other end. That's an enormous 6. Driven for 4. The field's still up. That's sort of being positive with what they're doing. That loss after 7. Craven will another boundary. Moves to 20 off 15 deliveries. Noodle the strike round, really. Need to do too much. It just finishes off the over, and there was a tight over from Howell there till that happened. 72 without loss after 8. 80 at 6.6 required. With a lot of intention, positivity. Ravensburg innings comes to an end, but it was a very, very nice 50. There's another one to his career, and I'm just really piling up the runs. the glue of the innings at the moment. Just being patient at the other end, just ensuring that we don't have any hiccups. 7 off 24 is a really good knock. DeVos. A couple of bounces for DeVos, and that is a good boundary. It'll be good to get a DeVos score here today. He's been very quiet in the 20-over campaign, so about 100 up for the Central Gauteng side. Craven out for 28 of 27. Really quiet overs. Also have a lot of explosive power. Want to take the foot off the gas. That was a good over. That's really just launched it nicely for us. It's over the fence for 6. 127 for 3. Just heading away to 3 wins in the episode, and a very important series of wins here too, by the looks of it. Are we looking for that bonus point again? 36 for 3. A lot of depth in our team these days. We've rebuilt very quickly, very nicely. Five for 3. Ross. And this should be it. There we go. We have won the game by 7 wickets. A good commanding chase on the team, and just a good combined effort from the batters. Has got us a good win. Northwest beat Free State by 1 wicket. Northerns beat Coast by 10. Yeah, so teams are trading results, which is kind of a good thing, but it's kept the competition tight. So we're not too far clear of our province. I've had 2 bonus point wins there. Free State are not too far off the mix either. But yeah, the next couple of games are going to be really important. So we'll play 3 games offline, and then we'll play some more of the regular season and see if we can qualify for the playoffs. So smash like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Glory Hunter Cricket.